Hey guys! That was my chicken noise. It's Erica with Not Your Average GDC, and today we have an update video because I haven't filmed in a while and nobody knows what's going on. I'm at work right now. Let's see if we can get a little bit of this action on camera. Final coats on those. I haven't been here in a few weeks. Life got kind of weird and everything changed. So basically, I was working on this house a couple weeks ago, and then my boss lost his childcare for a few weeks, so I started watching his kids, who I used to watch for my old job. Now I'm back at the house for the next 2 days, but I start a new job on Monday at a farm, which I was supposed to start a couple months ago. Everything's been crazy. So I start at the farm on Monday. That'll be full-time. None of this house stuff, none of the other crap. It'll just be the farm. So, with that being said, everything's changing. The page on Instagram is changing. The channel is changing. When I was doing the house renovations and stuff, I was doing some pretty hard use testing, and that was a lot of fun. We tested the 940, we tested the Sebenza 31, and I kind of started doing the hard use testing at one of my old jobs too when I was working on the machinery and stuff. When I tested the Mini Adamas, that was a pretty hard use test. But moving forward in this new direction of working at the farm, things are going to be different for sure. So one thing I've always kind of taken pride in is the honesty of my reviews and use. And I know for a fact going and working at the farm, I'm going to be using my stuff, but I'm not going to be using it as hard as I was here. So I'm not going to go out of my way to make it look like I'm using my shit hard when I'm not. I don't care to be trendy and I don't care to be fake. So basically the channel is going to move into a little bit of a different direction. The reviews aren't going to be as hard use. The gear isn't going to be completely beaten to shit. It's going to be a little more average. I think my tool use will expand a little bit, and I think the tasks that I'm doing are going to change for sure, and they're just not going to be the same as they have been. So I just wanted to give a heads up on that because I sold my Mini Adamas, I sold my Mini Commander, and people were like, oh my god, why are you selling your best knives, your tank knives? Well, it's because I'm not going to be using them anymore. I don't need something like that at this job. I just don't. It's unnecessary, and I'm not going to keep things that I want to hold on to or other people want me to hold on to just because they look cool. If I don't need it, I'm not going to keep it. So, yeah, we're just going to be doing a little bit of a different vibe, I guess, than we have been. And I started using this week. So this is a Mini Griptilian, a D2 Tanto blade with death grip scales. And this is kind of the last of my hard use knives that I have. I'm not going to sell this one because it's small and it's not completely overbuilt to the point where I should get rid of it. This is perfectly capable of everything I'm going to be doing and nothing more. So I figured this would be kind of a cool knife to put through a quick test these last few days of work here, slowly transitioning into the farm job. So I am testing this D2 Tanto right now. I was going to test the Mini Osborne. I decided I didn't want to right now. This doesn't feel right. I didn't want to, so I'm not going to do something I don't want to do, really. So we're just testing the D2 steel out. This is amazing so far. I beat the shit out of this the past 2 days, and it is really killing it. This steel is awesome. I'm kind of feeling like D2 is a little bit underrated because so far this is awesome, and people don't really talk about D2 too much. I sharpened it last night. The edge on it is scary sharp. It went through a lot of abuse the past 2 days, didn't get any chips or anything. So I'm just really enjoying this. I'm going to run it until I decide I don't want to anymore. But I think I'll use it at the new job a little bit as well. And then moving forward, because I mentioned earlier that it's not going to be as like hard use, I want to incorporate a little more of like a little more variety with the channel, with the page. So a lot of people ask me, for example, questions about what work pants I wear, what work boots I wear, other EDC gear aside from just the knives. So I think I'm going to start incorporating that as well, because at the new job, I'm definitely going to be like putting in my work with my clothing as well, and other pieces of gear aside from knives, you know, the Leatherman, the Swiss Army knife, the pry bars, the stuff like that. So I think I'm going to start tying in more variety into the channel and into the page, and see how that goes, and see if people enjoy that or not. I've got like some cool waxed canvas pants that I want to incorporate in and do a review. My Red Wing Iron Rangers, I'll start throwing those up on the channel. Just a bunch of EDC stuff in general that is going to get used. I'm gonna bring that in, but let me know what you think about that idea. Like I say all the time, I don't respond to the comments on YouTube, but I am reading them. So let me know what you think about that. And yeah, we're just gonna start kind of like try to stay true to what the channel has always been about, which is honesty. So I'm not gonna pretend that I'm doing all this crazy stuff at the farm and I need a big overbuilt knife when that's not the case. We're definitely going to go a little more mainstream and normal, and I'm probably not going to need much more than something, you know, along the lines of this type of knife. I'm not going to need a knife that needs to be a pry bar or a screwdriver or anything. It's not going to be necessary anymore, so I'll be using more like tools for specific jobs. Got this bad boy that we're going to be using all the time. I've always used this BGM pry bar. Flashlights, got a new flashlight in. Let me show you guys that. We'll be kind of testing and reviewing the flashlights as well. Just a whole bunch of stuff. We're just going to start throwing more stuff into the channel, see where it goes. Tell me if you freaking hate it. Tell me if you freaking love it. And yeah, cheers to new beginnings. I'm gonna be a farm girl. Woohoo. But anyway, yeah, testing this bad boy right now. I'll let you guys know what I think about it, but so far so good. And these Death Grip micarta scales are amazing. They feel great. They are machined perfectly. They're beautiful. Look at those. Oh, those are nice. These are in OD green, I think canvas micarta, not linen. Pretty sure it's canvas. But yeah, anyway guys, just wanted to give you a scrambled update of everything that's going on. As always, I appreciate the support, and use your shit. Use it all day, every day. Use it in your sleep. Use it when you die. Use it all the time. Just use your fucking shit. Thanks guys.